Hi and welcome to Movies Suck. Today I'm going to talk about Jurassic World Dominion, the new Jurassic Park movie that will be out, sometime 2021. Let's have a look at the story, because I was actually very pleased with this. The Jurassic Park movie series has been one of my favourite movie series. I really loved the original Jurassic Park movie. That was such a fantastic movie. I really liked the second Lost World movie. Not such a big fan of the third movie. I was actually 15 to 20 minutes late to see that movie in the cinema. I missed a lot of the first few scenes of the movie, which was annoying. And then we had the Jurassic World series. Was I a fan of the first movie? Yeah, it was okay. The second movie? Yeah. Now the third movie, this has got some stuff going for it. The return of the original cast, which is very, very cool. And, as this story says, Jurassic World Dominion will feature the most animatronic dinosaurs ever used in the franchise. Let's read the story and see what it has to say. Earlier this month, Universal's Jurassic World Dominion became the first major blockbuster to resume production in the United Kingdom, and just yesterday, during the Directors on Directing panel for Comic-Con, Colin Trevorrow shared a promising update on how things are going and offered some insight into what's to come in this highly anticipated 2021 Dino sequel. Since the 1993 release of Jurassic Park, the series has been well known for its masterful use of digital and practical effects to realize their photorealistic stars, and it looks like Dominion will be no different, pushing the envelope even further. As Trevorrow claims, the film will roll out the most animatronic dinosaurs ever used in the franchise. Don't think that's actually strictly speaking true. They probably used more in the original franchise, Jurassic Park. This franchise is Jurassic World, so I think they mean just in the Jurassic World series. But nevertheless, let's read on. We've actually gone more practical with every Jurassic movie we've made since the first one. And we've made more animatronics in this one than we have in the previous two. Yeah, there we go. See? Just the Jurassic World movies. They're not talking about the Jurassic Park movies. And the thing that I've found, especially in working in the past couple of months, is that we've finally reached a point where it's possible to put digital extensions on animatronics, and we'll be able to match the texture and level of fidelity that on film an animatronics is going to be able to bring. And you didn't used to be able to really mix them. You could really see the seams, and so that part of it is just very exciting for me. That is absolutely awesome, because it's so much better when you actually have something physically there for the actors to work with than, when they're just pretending like, oh my god, this giant ball on a stick is coming to eat me, ah! I can imagine that's pretty hard to pull off, although they've done a fairly good job so far. But the ability to augment that physical object with like little bits and bobs, like the inner eyelids flicking, and the claws, the texture of the skin, the movement of the breathing, I imagine it is just going to make things so much better. He went on to further elaborate how the practical effects really help enhance what we'll be seeing on screen next summer, and credits Fallen Kingdom director J.A. Bayona with helping him see a new way to shoot the sequel and achieve a whole new sense of realism when it comes to the main attractions. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom director J.A. Bayona, he found the value in creating a really photoreal, just beautiful lighting references that could be articulated just slightly, just a head and a jaw that could move, but painted beautifully, hand painted. And we do it for all the dinosaurs now. So when we put it into a space, you can see how the light reacts to the skin. And even if they ultimately do make that a digital animal, there will always be something there to react into the light in the environment. Just puppetry in general, just really simple puppetry is proving to be amazing. I agree with that. I always prefer physical effects. Actually, having the dinosaurs there is so much better. You always remember that scene in Jurassic Park where the velociraptors go into the kitchen where the children are. And there's that scene where the guy puts his hand out to steady the dinosaur. You see it in the doorway. You have to watch out for it. It's very funny. But the guy puts his hand out to steady the dinosaur. And that tells you that that was a real thing that was there. It wasn't a digital effect. That model was really there. And they looked brilliant. They didn't look fake. They didn't look terrible. They looked great. And it's just really good to have those physical objects actually there for people to act against and for us to see the detail. I mean, digital effects are fantastic as well. No one's going to say that digital effects are terrible or that we shouldn't use them, because let's face it, most films these days would not be possible without those digital effects. It's just something about using proper animatronics. Anyone who's ever watched Dog Soldiers can tell you that animatronics are just fantastic. Really, really effective. And I, for one, am looking forward to seeing this film. I wasn't so excited about the original Jurassic World. I was even less excited about the second movie because I'd seen the original movie and I was like, it's just not quite right. But this new movie is going to have the original cast. It's going to have actual animatronics in it again, although as he says, they might just digitally cover over everything. Let's hope they don't do that. This is actually something to look forward to. I hope you guys are looking forward to this too. I, for one, need another Jurassic Park movie in my life. There are not enough great dinosaur movies out there. At least not since the 70s with Mid-Euro and stuff. So, let's hope that this is going to be a good one. This is Movie Sucks signing out saying I will catch you guys on the flip side. Look after yourselves.